What is up? We are back in black in the building. Shout out to everybody out there at the Core Plantation. Do what they need to do to survive. Did Jesus come back? Oh, damn. You've been hababashando and all this bullshit. And guess what happened? System of racism, white supremacy still going oops upside your head. Roll call. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody out there in Arizona. Shout out to the homegirls out there in Arizona. It's Tanya. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in Las Vegas. Everyone. It's hot to the motherfucking Vegas. I'll tell you that right now. But then again, it ain't hot. It's always been hot in Vegas. They just trying to add extras because they want all them California motherfuckers to move to Vegas. So that's all that shit was. It's been 120 degrees out there. Stop. Since the 80s. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. So shout out to everybody, my siblings, and everybody out there in Vegas. Shout out to my sisters. Shawnee, Philly in the building. Stand up. Shout out to the homegirl Erica. Florida in the building, aka Florida in the building. Stand up. Shout out to my brothers Dave for No Compromise. And my brother James Youngblood, Texas in the building. Dave for No Compromise. Georgia's definitely in the building. Shout out to my homegirl Jerica, Vegas in the building as well. And shout out to the homegirl Melina from North Carolina, aka North Kakalaka, definitely in the building. Man, we got a great topic today. White privilege. We're gonna get into it. I got some audio. I just want y'all to hear it. Let's get into it. Hey, don't have me get to sing. Oh yeah, yeah. Looking at. Oh man, I got some. Y'all gonna be like, man, what the fuck is Warren talking about? Watch, y'all see. Y'all see. Hold on. There's a golfer. His name is Scotty Scheffler, and he was arrested last month. And here's the audio of it. And I want y'all to hear how he gets treated compared to foundational Black Americans get treated. I want y'all to hear this. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see if it'll replay.
I'm just trying to get to my tea time.
I got DNA. Shaking.
Guys, I'll keep my arms back there. I promise. Man, I'm about to get arrested. I'm trying to get to a tea time.
He's saying, guys, I'm trying to get to my tea time, but he got pulled over. So he's a professional golfer, and he's trying to get to his tea time, and that's what he's explaining to the race soldiers. But watch how they treat him. Watch how he's acting. Just listen to how he's acting.
It's coming through. It's going to be dark blue veins.
Let go your hands.
Four-way flashes on.
Let go your hands.
No markings on it. It'll need to
All right.
be left.
Put that, keep that hand back there. Sorry.
I saw it. I saw it all. So he tried to pull through. All right. That's it.
Let's walk him over to your car.
He did tell me to stop, but as I went by him, he grabbed my arm, and I was afraid. I couldn't tell he was a police officer.
You see how he's talking? You don't hear no scuffles. You don't hear no, get on the ground now. Get on the fucking ground now. Do y'all hear any of that? Do you hear any of that? None at all.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man. Can you please help me?
Just keep going that way.
Johnny, get traffic. We already have cars lined up in this already. And he went around all of them, and he's like, get the name? I don't have his name yet. He's a player. I'll get his name. I ripped my pants. I'm sorry.
That's the first one. Now I want you to hear the second one. If it'll play, because they probably won't play it because it's showing white privilege, and that's how these fucking news outlets and all these places that post this shit do it. They'll let you play it the first time, and then after the first time, you can't play it anymore because they don't want people to see the white privilege.
I didn't know you were the number one in the world right now. That's why all the news was there.
That's why I won the
It's the number one player in the world.
That's the police. I didn't know you were the number one golf player in the world. See how they do?
For golf?
You're too casual to be the number one player in the world.
I think that's why they're so surprised I'm sitting here in jail and got arrested.
Yeah, right? You should have had a driver.
Oh.
You should have been wondering what the police escort we were talking about.
You see how they joking? You should have a driver. You think they'd have been doing that to a motherfucking black athlete? Hell no, they'd have tried to publicly humiliate him.
Instead, I'm going with the felony.
For now, you'll be all right. I'm sure you'll be all right.
I appreciate y'all chatting with me. I was sitting there, I could not stop shaking. That's why I asked you to come out of the car, because I needed to calm down.
What's your last name?
Sheffield.
Oh, yeah. I saw you on the news this morning.
You see? Now let me see if I can get another one. Let's see.
A PBT test, which is like a breathalyzer.
Right now.
See how they laughing and joking with him? I'm gonna rewind it. David, everybody, I want y'all to hear how the dominant society gets treated versus us. Let's do this.
You've had, just to clarify, nothing to drink today, right? Nothing to drink this morning at all? Just mouthwash, okay. So if he gave you a PBT test, which is like a breathalyzer.
Right now.
Usually people are like, no, I'm not doing that.
Like, yes, give me the breathalyzer.
See, you notice he didn't have to like stop talking. He didn't have to, he just ran his mouth. They didn't care. Oh yeah, you want a breathalyzer? Because what an EBT test, that's a breathalyzer. You know, you want one? Yeah, take one right now. Yeah, because most people would be like, no, I don't want one. Ha ha ha, that bullshit. Black folk, they would have had you under the damn police car.
Try not to drink too much before you go play golf at 8 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that's, I wouldn't. So I assume you're pretty good if you're playing the PGA.
I'm all right now.
Is Tiger as good as they say he is, or is that?
Pretty dang good.
All right, looks like you've gotten a few texts and...
Can you open that one? That's my manager. 16. Oh.
It's got your Face ID on.
Look, they are going through his phone for him and looking where he could get, so he can send text to someone. That's what they doing for him. Y'all think they do that for y'all and for us? Hell no.
Yeah, you can go. Round 2 delayed. Can you click on that, please?
Exactly. Hold on. We got another one too. Oh, I think we got one more. Oh, okay. They didn't have one more. But this is the whole meaning of this. Hold on. Let's cut the music back on. This is what I mean about dominant society's privilege, the white privilege. That shit is not happening to no foundational black American who get pulled over by the police. That is not gonna happen. They're not gonna be laughing and joking with you. They probably would have shot your ass, then arrested you, and then try to backpedal and defend them shooting you. But with the white golfer, they laughing and joking. These are the things that we need to have a different understanding about. Warren, why are you playing that? You know why I'm playing that? Because I want y'all to know the significance of us being on the same team. See, the dominant society know how to get on code when it comes to black folk. They know how to get on code and redistribute those resources to make sure, FBA don't have what they'll get on code with every other racial group when it comes down to us. Y'all remember that shit. We on the same team. Racism is a team sport. That's why I'm playing this. Because y'all know good and goddamn well that ain't going to happen to no black man nowhere in the United States of America Incorporated, where they're going to pull you over and laugh and joke with you and be like, oh, ha, 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 you should have had a driver. And hey, man, can you look through my phone, man, and check my text message to see if anybody texts me? Oh, no problem. Ha, ha, ha. And that was bullshit. They're not doing that at all. That's not what they're doing. So we have to have a different understanding of who we are and what we're dealing with. I was even reading the article, shout out to Dave from No Compromise, how Atlanta's water levees, the main water lines broke. Stop. That was by design. Look, those things are constructed to never break. And when it's time for those to be replaced, they know good and damn well when it's time to replace those. They don't just let them break. They let that shit break on purpose. And then a lot of those people in Atlanta ain't have no fucking water. They know what they fucking doing. That's done by design. Stop. That's the main water supply. Why would you wait till it break to be like, oh, this was built in the 40s and the 20s, so, we got to repair it. No, you should have been repairing it. I'm pretty sure the people in the surrounding areas of Atlanta and in Atlanta pay enough goddamn taxes where y'all can go in there and repair it at any time. Get me started on that shit. I was just like, man, these motherfuckers full of shit. Full of shit. Want to hear that shit? They done arrested this golfer and had a nice. They might as well took him out for tea and scrumpets if they was gonna fucking do that shit. This is the type of shit that we dealing with. That's why I be like, oh my God, like we gotta be on the same page, man. We gotta be on code. We have to be on the same page. Racism is a team sport. That's why you don't have time to be fighting each other. That's why I tell, man, look, every time I deal with anybody, right? Anybody I meet or I talk to, you know, especially in Las Vegas, I'd be like, look, bro, man, you ain't got time to be fighting each other, bro. You just don't have time. If you don't get along with people, I understand that, keeping your distance in your space. But to deliberately be trying to start infinity wars with your own people, you wasting your time, man. That's a time-wasting mechanism. That's the four-wall effect. You just getting in the same room to argue and fight about shit that don't matter. We have to have a different type of understanding. For real. Even when I look at my corporate plantation brothers and sisters, I see how we treat each other and I just be like, dog, do y'all not know that the dominant society is in control of all of this shit? And when they don't want to fuck with you, you will be eviscerated. They don't care about you like that, but for some sort of reason, a lot of us black folk, we get on these jobs and we think these jobs is who we are. No, it's what you do. It's not who you are. I don't care what type of money you making. I don't be tripping off all that shit. You know why I don't trip off all that shit? Because we supposed to be plumbers, electrician, AC techs. We supposed to have trades. We ain't supposed to be sired to no fucking job for no 30 years. I give people props for working a job a long time and working at the corporate plantation a long time. I don't take away, but man, I also am not gonna overly glorify that shit because at the end of the day, black folk, we're masonry. We're carpenters. We're electricians. We're engineers. That's what the fuck we are. We're not the people that just sit around waiting for a job, and that's what I think I'm so frustrated by the generation before us because they didn't, in my personal perspective, they didn't put us in a position to win. You know what I mean? They didn't teach us how to fish. They just gave us the fish, and then now it's like, all right, well, I can't give you the fish no more. Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? That's always been my biggest gripe towards the generation before us. Like, y'all didn't teach us the things that we need to know to survive. Because we have to understand this too. The generation before us, technology has quadrupled. Anti-black racism has gotten 10 times worse. It's gotten more covert than it ever has been in probably our lifetime. So people will smile with you and laugh and joke with you, but they just won't hire you. I've been down that road. I know what it is. Motherfuckers waste your time and interview and act like it's all that, then they won't even hire you. But I have come to the conclusion where fuck them. Shit. This is the one thing that I've learned about the dominant society. It is anti-black racism wrapped up in classism. So the classism is basically I'm white and I'm wealthy and you're white and you're trash and I don't give a fuck about you. But I also don't fuck with them niggas either. So is anti-black racism wrapped up in classism? Because at the end of the day, in Las Vegas, Nevada, let's just use them. How many white trash motherfuckers do y'all think is living in Queensridge? Off Charleston and Fort Apache? You know, where you go into that gated community and they have armored guards there on both sides of the fucking one on Alta and one on Charleston? All my Las Vegans know what I'm talking about. Why would they have armored guards if it isn't classism? Because everybody can't live in Queensridge. Go to Red Rock Country Club. Red Rock Country Club, armored guards as well. Why do you think they have that? Classism wrapped up in anti-black racism. It's the same shit. They don't like their own people, but they definitely don't like no niggas. They don't like niggas more than they don't like their own people. We just have to have a different understanding. And we have to understand, like, okay, we're a little behind, so we got to start being on the same page and having the team sport concept. We can't have, you know, individual first, and then when that don't work, okay, the team. No, we have to have the team, like, okay, but it's a lot of sacrificing that's involved in that. How much sacrifice are you going to do for the greater good of the team? I'm talking about individually, like how much sacrifice are you going to do? How much information are you going to pass? Because that's very important. Like I said again, those levees or water lines, I want y'all to look that up. Look that up in Atlanta. Those levees, those water lines for the main water supply, they let it stop. I don't give a fuck if those shits was built in the 1700s. Y'all know good goddamn well y'all supposed to repair them shits. Stop. That's why people pay city taxes. And I'm pretty sure in the state of Georgia, you paying a whole bunch of goddamn taxes. So y'all paying a whole bunch of taxes so the people that work for the government can sit up there and let the water lines break where people in Atlanta ain't got no fucking water? That doesn't make any type of sense. Y'all tell me what type of sense that make. And y'all paying all these goddamn taxes. And it's 85% probably foundational black Americans that live in Atlanta. And y'all want to wait till the damn water lines break? Stop. Y'all knew them shits was going to break. Here y'all go with this bullshit again. Let's make it where they ain't got no water. Let's make it where they ain't got shit. And say, oh, well, it broke. I broke it. Stop, man. That shit don't make no sense. And if they did it in Atlanta, where there's a high population of foundational black Americans, don't think they ain't gonna do that shit in Vegas. Don't think they ain't gonna do that shit in Texas. Don't think they ain't gonna do that shit where there's a high population of foundational black Americans. You better think again. Don't think they won't pull it. I think we'd be surprised when they pull the most obscene things that they pull. Remember the motherfucking the jabby jab. When that jabby jab came out, oh my God, like y'all gonna have to do this, y'all gonna have to do that. Oh, remember, it's time for us to get on the same page, wake up and understand what's going on. Ain't nobody break no water lines like, oh, you know, the water lines broke. There's some people that ain't even gonna have water. Now, how does that work? Certain people that ain't gonna have no water at all. Now, how do you justify that? Oh, because it's so old. Well, if it's so old, why did y'all get to repair that shit? Y'all can cut that water off for 8 hours and repair it. Y'all got city money. Stop, Atlanta. Stop, the state of Georgia. Stop playing games with my people. Y'all know exactly what the fuck y'all doing. Where have y'all heard in the United States of America Incorporated that all of a sudden motherfuckers just be like, oh, y'all, you know, y'all ain't got no water because the main water main broke. So we got to repair it because, you know, it was first built in the 40s. So y'all let 80 years go by without trying to repair it? Y'all didn't have no team say, hey man, we might want to go take a look at that because that needs to be repaired. Stop. Y'all know exactly what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all just don't give a fuck. That's all that is. Stop. Stop that. We gotta wake up, man. All this shit going on. Oh, Donald Trump guilty. You see, they ain't talking about that shit no more. Now they talking about Joe Biden's punk ass son. That's what he get. See, what a dummy. You thought you was going, oh, he guilty. Yes, we got him. Them motherfuckers was like that. I'm pretty sure his fucking publicist probably was like, oh shit, Mr. Biden. But now they coming after your son. And the judges that are going to be presiding over your son's case are all Republicans. Don't y'all love it? Just get your popcorn and watch. Watch the back and forth and all the bullshit. Just watch it. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it lovely? Not isn't she lovely, but isn't it lovely that we get to watch y'all tear each other apart while we get the popcorn? Don't y'all like it when we're not the entertainment, but everybody else is? I love it. And I'm going to say this and I'm done. Whether y'all agree or not. People don't like Donald Trump because Donald Trump is an equal opportunity racist. What do you mean, Warren? He don't like no racial group but white. White and wealthy. That's what he likes. That's the group that he identifies with, and that's what he likes, and that's what he has in common with. Right? Warren, but we know that. No, you don't know that. Meaning this. He isn't just going to say, fuck the nigga. No, if you're Latino, he don't like you. If you're Chinese, he doesn't like you. If you're Indian, he doesn't like you. That's what the dominant society does not like as a whole. They want a person in there saying nigga the whole time. Because other racial groups, they take part in the nigga bashing. They like that. But when there's somebody in a position of power that's like, hold on, I don't just like niggas, I don't like Indians either. I don't like Chinamen. I don't like Latinos. I don't like none of y'all. That's when it's, hey y'all, we gotta get together because we gotta get Trump out. Don't fall for that okie doke. Let them fight their own battle. Nope, And the first thing you say was, I didn't hear nobody saying shit when they were saying nigga, and not giving us our resources and giving all our resources to immigrants. So no, that's why they don't like Trump. And that's why they like Biden, because Biden told us in a conference, a Teams chat, he told us, you better get with the Latinos. You think black folk forgot that? Nope, I haven't forgotten it. That's why they're trying to do everything to Donald Trump to get him out of there. No, don't vote. Just step back and watch and laugh as the Democrats drowned. That's what you should do. Remember that. Remember what I said. People don't like Trump because he's an equal opportunity racist. Equal opportunity means anybody can get it at any time. I don't like none of y'all. Donald Trump is a benign neglect anti-black racist. Let's act like niggas don't exist and give all the resources to every other racial group. And then placate to black folk at the end when we need the vote. So fuck Joe Biden. Fuck them all. If you are not about giving us reparations and giving us what we worked for free, I have nothing to say to you. I'm done. Guilty, nigga. Peace. I'm out.